Imagine you're a pig rolling in mud and chasing carrots for 100 days. On day 1, I spawned in as a little baby pig. I'm so tiny, and I only have 3 hearts right now, but I'll grow big and strong. While I was exploring my pig pen, the village was attacked by wolves. I watched it kill my pig family. I had no choice but to run to the forest. Gotta get out of here. Don't want to die on my first day. I got to the forest, thinking I was safe, but then a bear came out from hiding. I hope you're not talking about me. I continued running through the forest until I lost the bear. It's getting late. I need to find shelter. Luckily, I found a swamp with no predators around and decided to sleep in the mud for the night. On day 2, I didn't want to be running around anymore. I needed to protect myself, so I chopped down some wood and mined for some stone to make a stone pickaxe, sword, and axe. Now I'm ready to take on the world, but I'm pretty hungry right now. I went and searched for a village, and when I found one, I took all their crops. However, I didn't realize that this whole time I was being followed there. I tried to fight the bear, but he kept hitting me, getting me down to only 1 heart. Please don't eat me.
Leave him alone!
I was saved by an iron golem who fought the bear and used all its strength to kill it. Thank you so much for saving me.
I've never seen a pig try to fight back. You are very special, little one.
The iron golem let me stay in his village for the night, and I was so happy to have a nice place to sleep. Ooh, this is a lot more fancy than the muddy swamp. On day 3, I woke up and headed outside. I ate a potato for breakfast, and it made me grow into a full-sized pig. Awesome! Now I have 5 hearts. It was time to find a space of my own, so I thanked the iron golem for his help and said goodbye. He gave me a carrot as a parting gift, which I knew would come in handy later. I walked until I found a nice open field. This would make a nice spot for a barn. I started by making a garden to grow my own crops. Then I started building a wooden barn, filling it with chests and furnaces. When I was finished, I got a visitor. Oh, you're from the village I was born in. Well, you're more than welcome to live here with me. I've got plenty of space, and it's safe from wolves. I might have spoken too soon, because that very night, my barn was attacked by wolves. This video is sponsored by Genshin Impact. Hey viewers, have you heard of Genshin Impact? It's this awesome open-world action RPG, available on PC, Android, iOS, and PlayStation. I can't get enough of it lately. What I love about Genshin is there's always something new. The game's new 2.6 update includes a new area, Artifact Domain, and Archon quests. Also, there will be new events, such as Hues of the Violet Garden. There's also Spices from the West, where a mini-game is introduced to test out our travelers' cooking skills. It looks like a ton of fun, like crafting, but with food. A new weapon and character are introduced alongside a story quest, as well as some returning characters. Genshin Impact has so many unique characters that help you on your journey. It's such a fun experience meeting all of them, so download the game today. Thanks Genshin Impact for sponsoring this video. And use the link in the description below to play Genshin Impact on your devices now. Oh no, come inside, friend! You're not safe out there! I ran out to help him, but I was too late. The wolves killed my only friend. No, you beasts! I'll kill you for that! Despite how few hearts I had, I was able to slay all the wolves. I went to bed that night feeling sad that I let my pig friend down. For days 4 and 5, I was sad that I was the only survivor from my first home, but I needed to give myself hope again. So I went searching for more pigs. Maybe there are some pigs who went to this village. It was the same village with a nice iron golem. And luckily, another pig had also come to this village. Well, I'm setting up a safe house for pigs if you want to live there. Just when I was about to show my new friend to my base, a farmer came up to my friend with an axe. The farmer killed my pig friend. How dare you! I attacked the villager, beating him until I killed him. That's what you deserve.
Little one, how could you?
He slaughtered my friend! I had to do it! The Iron Golem was furious at me, but he said he would spare my life if I never returned to this village. I'm sorry for what I did. I will miss you. I left the village, not knowing what was right or wrong. I needed to find purpose in this world. On days 6 through 8, I went mining for iron, and got a lot of it. Since I only have 5 hearts, I need all the protection I can get. But while I was mining, I ran into some cave spiders. Oh no, please don't poison me. Ah, dang it! I fought off the cave spiders, but I got really low on health. But I outsmarted them and killed both the cave spiders. Yes, I win! However, there was one more spider left. This was a regular spider. How it got into the caves was beyond me, but she looked scared and alone. You need some help? How about a safe place to live? You got a name? It's what people call you to differentiate you from other spiders. But never mind that. How about I call you Charlotte? Charlotte and I went back to the base, and I started smelting my iron, crafting new tools, a shield, and an entire armor set. Now I'm protected. At night, the base was being bombarded by zombies and skeletons, so Charlotte and I fought them together. Good thing I have this shield. There were so many of them, but we were a dream team when it comes to fighting, and we killed all the mobs together. Great job, Charlotte. Now let's rest up. It's been a busy few days for both of us. I went to bed, finally feeling good about myself, and hopeful for the journeys that await me. I slept through all of day 9 and had a dream that I met a buff pig in the nether. Whoa, you look so strong.
Well, my strength does me little good, for I am imprisoned in the nether.
What? That place is awful.
Yes, it is.
I promise I will come save you. Us pigs have to stick together. But wait, why are you there in the first place?
I don't have much time to explain. Come save me, Bronzo. We will save this world from the darkness it has manifested.
Save the world from what? The dream faded away, and I woke up, now with a new purpose, and a mission to save my new master from his nether prison. I walked outside for days 10 to 12, only to find that Charlotte had gotten to work last night. She had made a spider web with a message on it. Subscribe! Yeah, everyone should subscribe to the channel. We are so close to getting 1 million subscribers, and we can do it, since only 14.8% of our viewers are actually subscribed. So what are you waiting for? If you like my content, push the big red button and bell to never miss a video. Now it was time to get back to work, so I made Charlotte a cave-themed home next to mine, with enough room for her to continue digging down if she wants to expand it. That night, the base was attacked by creepers. Don't blow anything up, please! Charlotte and I killed the creepers that didn't explode. However, there was one more left, and it wasn't a regular creeper. Wait, is that a creeper pig? I didn't want to fight the pig. Wait, you're not going to explode? I was so fascinated by the pig that I invited them to live at the base with me. On days 13 through 15, I expanded the farm, planting more crops and making it look nicer. Now I need some sheep. I set off to find them so I can use their wool for a big project I'm gonna start on soon. I found some at a field, but they were being attacked by a feral wolf. Hey, leave them alone! I defended the sheep from the wolf, and he was a great fighter, but I became victorious. I did it! I saved you! My celebration was cut short when 2 other feral wolves showed up. This time, however, one of the sheep helped me fight. I guess I inspired them, and together we took down the feral wolves. Of course, but if you want to always be protected, come back to my base with me, and I'll take care of y'all. So I took the sheep back with me and made them a fancy little barn with a roof and everything. Now to make you pink. So I picked some pink flowers, turned them into dye, and made my sheep pink. Gonna need this wool for later. I then sheared the sheep. Finally, I made pink beds for Charlotte and myself, so we didn't have to sleep on the floor anymore. On days 16 to 19, I was visited by a wandering trader pig. I'm glad pigs are starting to work regular jobs now.
I got trades if you want them. I got a diamond pickaxe I would trade for 32 bricks.
Weird flex, but okay. Stay here and I'll get you those bricks ASAP. I went swimming to dig up some clay and then waited for it to smelt and become bricks. Finally, I was ready to make the trades.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now I can mine obsidian.
If you give me a block of coal, I can show you how to make a piggy bank out of these bricks.
That would be awesome. So I made a block of coal, and the trader pig showed me the recipe to make a piggy bank.
Just 5 bricks and a block of coal. Now you have a coal piggy bank, and you won't have to mine coal ever again. You can also do this with other materials like gold, emeralds, and even diamonds.
Wow, this will really come in handy. He gave me the coal piggy bank, and I put it in the house. Soon I will have one for every resource. But right now, I made an iron piggy bank to match my coal piggy bank. For the days of 20 to 23, it was time I got serious about heading to the nether and setting my pig master free. So I went down the caves and mined for some obsidian. and some flint, so I can make my nether portal. This should be enough. Oh, I also need some gold for the piglins. While I was searching for gold, I was ambushed by a monstrosity. It's a spider pig!
This little piggy went to the market, only to die.
Actually, I went mining, but I get the reference. We proceeded to fight, and this battle was hard. She must have had 20 hearts or something. I don't think I can win this battle. I'll have to retreat.
You are so weak. I will spare you this time since I like a challenge. But be prepared though, you have not seen the last of me.
The spider pig left me, and I needed to rest up, so I went back home to try to heal. However, after the battle, I did not feel as though I was ready to venture into the craziness that is the nether. I'll need to continue my training before I can make that journey. For days 24 through 28, I started working on a giant pig statue by clearing out a flat piece of land and building the legs out of pink wool. Man, I wish I was this big. When that was finished, I crafted a golden piggy bank to harvest some of the gold. I needed some iron as well, since my armor was getting weak, so I used the iron piggy bank I made earlier. This should be illegal. It's like taking the mine out of Minecraft. Oh, don't worry about it. After that, I expanded the barn and added some decorations. But having a sweet base wasn't going to help me save the monster pig. Hey, Charlotte, I'm leaving to start my training. You're in charge of the sheep while I'm gone, okay? I gathered some items for my chest and headed out. On days 29 through 33, I was journeying across the tundra when I met some polar bears. Oh, hey there. Are you guys good at fighting? Would you train me? The polar bears were hungry and attacked me. I fought hard to defend myself, and I eventually beat both of them. Take that! I'm nobody's lunch! I kept traveling until I met some coyotes in a desert, but they wanted to eat me too. Are you kidding me? I didn't know so many animals eat pork. I was in a hurry to find someone to help me train, so I fought the coyotes off as quickly as I could. Afterwards, I made my way to a swamp. This reminds me of where I hid when I was young. I heard some oinking nearby and hurried over. Surely this wasn't someone else who would jump at the chance to eat me. Hey there, you're kinda muddy.
Yep, this is the way we like it. What brings you around these parts?
I'm trying to find someone who can train me to be a fighter.
Well, I can help you out, but it's gonna have to wait till the morning. Come on in, the mud's fine.
I settled in with the pigs for the night, excited to start training in the morning. On days 34 through 37, I woke up to a great surprise. Whoa, I have 10 hearts now. That mud is seriously rejuvenating.
Why else do you think we're rolling around in it?
The mud pig and I got right to work. I did some parkour to help my mobility and dodged arrows that the mud pig shot at me so I could practice my evasion.
You've done well so far. Now it's time for your biggest challenge yet.
He brought me to a mud pig who was 3 times my size, saying I had to fight him, even with my extra hearts. This would be a big challenge. Wait! Can you go easy on me? I'm so much smaller than you. I yield!
That's all right, little guy. Here, take this floaty tube. This should help give you an edge over your opponents.
The giant mud pig was right. With the floaty tube, I was able to glide around fast enough that the giant mud pig struggled to hit me. Haha! I win! The mud pig said that my training was complete, so I thanked him for his help and floated on home. From days 38 to 40, I arrived back at the barn and prepared to go to the nether. I needed stronger weapons and tools, so I went mining for diamonds. Now I have a new sword and axe. Sweet! I was ready to head home, but at the top of the ravine, I ran into the spider pig again.
Silly pig, do you really think those diamond weapons will do you any good?
I guess I'll have to test them now to find out. I charged towards the spider pig, but as we fought, I realized that she had grown stronger too. I needed a clever strategy to beat her. You can't catch me!
Don't be ridiculous.
I led her toward the ravine, tricking her into jumping in, and she fell to her death while I was able to float down thanks to my flamingo floaty. Oh yeah! That's fighting smarter, not harder. When I arrived back home, I collected the gold and iron that my piggy banks had made. I was finally ready to head to the nether, so I built a portal. Charlotte, every pig I've ever met has been really nice, and it would be really weird if this guy tried to eat me like most other creatures have. I'll be fine. She tried to talk me out of it, but I had made my mind up. I lit the portal and entered the nether. On days 41 to 43, I explored the Nether, passing through lots of interesting biomes. I found a Nether fortress where some wither skeletons attacked me. I know you don't have bows like regular skeletons, but dang, you guys are tough. Oh, the wither effect. Okay. After leaving the fortress, I traveled through a forest where I met some hoglins. Hey, you guys are like my cousins. Do you have mud in the Nether? They weren't nearly as friendly as regular pigs, and while I didn't want to hurt them, I had to defend myself. But I got pushed off a cliff. Luckily, I used my flamingo floaty to break my fall. After escaping my attackers, I moved on, and I ran into the trader pig from earlier.
Oh, hello there. Would you like to buy some wares?
No thanks, I've got everything I need, but I'm looking for a buff pig that's been imprisoned here. Do you know where I could find him?
Oh, sure. Everyone knows to be wary of his neighborhood, but you'll have to cross a lava river to get to him.
The trader pig offered to sell me a saddle so I could ride a strider across the river. After our deal was done, he gave me directions to the lava river, but I still had another obstacle to overcome. The saddle's a good start, but I won't be able to steer the strider. I harvested some fungus from a forest and crafted a fungus on a stick. I headed in the direction the trader pig pointed me earlier and rode a strider across the river. From days 44 to 49, I was still searching for this super yoked pig. After crossing the river of lava with the strider, I was finally in his territory. I said goodbye to the strider and continued on my journey. But then I ran into a group of piglins. Hey there, fellas. They all seemed wary of my presence here, and one of them even tried to attack me. So I gave them some gold to appease them, which seemed to work, because one of them wanted to help me. I'm looking for a huge pig. He's cut, super swole, like a Greek god. You get the idea? The piglin paused for a moment. They told me that they had locked him up. The piglins explained that they only imprisoned him because he was trying to kill all the piglins.
Bronzo, you have arrived. Quickly, release me from these irons.
How do I know you're not lying?
Me lie. Preposterous. I'm innocent. Sweaties.
Yeah, okay, that checks out. So I gladly set my master free. But to my shock and dismay, he started attacking the piglins, killing them all. What are you doing? You swore!
Trickery and deceit. I was lying, you gormless rube.
And just like that, he was gone. Before I could even process what had happened, a baby piglin attacked me. Though I had to defend myself, I still felt really bad about the whole thing. I was depressed, not knowing what to do next. On days 50 to 53, I made it back home from the Nether and decided to spend these days working on the statue, making the body out of pink wool. This statue is gonna be massive, so make sure you stick around to see it completed. Now it just needs a head. Charlotte was mad at me for falling for the monster pig's trap. How was I supposed to know he was evil? We had a long argument about how I set the monster pig free and that I needed to clean this mess up. Fine, I'll go search for the monster pig. I went searching, not knowing where to start, but I must have been close because I found a village on fire. They thought I was one of the pigs who used to live here. Who attacked this place? It looked like I was on the right track to finding the monster pig, for he was destroying villages and killing the pigs that lived there. I'm hot on his trail. I get it? Hot? Fire? Too soon? I continued searching villages, and all of them were being destroyed by the monster pig. Hey, any pig survivors? Okay, I guess I'll keep looking. On days 54 through 58, I returned to the village I passed through earlier and found that the monster pig was attacking it. Hey you! Do you think I wouldn't be able to follow your trail of destruction and find you? I tried to talk to him, but the monster pig wouldn't even stop his destruction long enough to have a conversation. Suddenly, my iron golem friend attacked him, trying to defend his village. But the monster pig killed my golem friend. You really are a monster. I should have let you die and rot in that jail cell. I tried to avenge the iron golem, but the monster pig was too strong. I had no choice but to flee, feeling like I released a terrible evil into the world. I spoke to Charlotte when I got back home. I know, I'll beat him eventually, but I'm not ready yet. With the Iron Golem dead, the village was left unprotected. I couldn't bring him back, but I could at least make sure the villagers had a guard. So I got some iron from my piggy bank and turned it into iron blocks. I took the blocks back to the village and found a pumpkin. I'm sorry I let you down, friend. This new golem has some big shoes to fill.
Happy birthday!
From days 59 to 62, I decided to expand the base. With all this extra space, I'm gonna give the surviving pigs a place to live. I set off in search of sugarcane. It's fairly common and usually spawns near bodies of water, so finding it didn't take too much time at all. Awesome, sugarcane! Let's make some maps. I built a little sugarcane farm near the base and let them grow. I crafted some paper and a few compasses and made a bunch of maps to my base. Now if I find any pigs, I can give them a map to the base. I don't even have to escort them. Us pigs are actually really smart, so it shouldn't be an issue. I left the base looking for any surviving pigs. On my journey, I discovered a house made out of hay. Aw, how cute! Let's go check it out. Living inside this cute little house of hay was a pig. Hey, man! Get it? Hey? Alright, just then, a bellowing voice came from outside.
Let me in, little pig. Let me come in.
Ugh, me and my big mouth. The pig yelled out through the window.
Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
The giant wolf huffed and puffed and tried to blow the house down, but luckily nothing happened. I'm tired of this. You can't just go around bullying people like that. I ran outside and tried to fight off the giant wolf. The wolf had some kind of ice power that could freeze me in place, but luckily with my floating powers and my strength, I was able to take down the big bad wolf. Yes, I did it! With the giant wolf defeated, I gave the pig a map to my base. If you follow this, you should be able to find it, no problem. For days 63 to 66, I continued searching for pigs, and luckily, I found a few at a village. Here, take this map. It'll lead you to a safe home for pigs. I left that village, hopeful that I'll see those pigs at my base. But while I was traveling, I found a pillager outpost. Wait, are those pigs locked up here? I pulled out my shield and started taking down the pillagers one by one. It wasn't an easy task, but I took down the pillagers and set the pigs free. Here, take this map to my base. There, you can live freely and be safe from harm. They thanked me for saving them and for giving them a new home. We parted ways, and I continued my journey until I found this cute little mushroom home. Hello? Anyone home?
Oh, hello there. You here for my big summer blowout sale?
No, I'm searching for pigs, offering my base as a new home for all pigs, safe from the monster pig.
Well, if you are helping pigs out, then I have a job for you.
He told me that he dropped a diamond piggy bank in the nether when he was attacked by piglins who were made out of lava. That sounds scary, but nothing I can't handle. I agreed to help him, but first I needed to make some preparations, so I headed back home. On days 67 to 70, I got back to the base, and it was filled with pigs I had given maps to. It looks like my hard work is paying off. Look at all the safe piggies. It was time to continue on the statue, so I made the head and gave it a few features like the eyes. This looks like a very happy giant pig. After finishing my work, I told Charlotte that I was heading back to the nether. I will take all the help I can get. Together, we hopped into the nether portal and started our search for the burning piglins. I even asked some strange frogs if they knew anything about where the lava piglins may be. That sounds like a great idea. Thanks. We found 2 striders, and luckily they knew where the burning piglins are and gave us a ride to them. We really appreciate this. They dropped us off and told us to follow the path to the lava piglins. So we ventured up the path and eventually found the flaming creatures. Give me the diamond piggy bank or perish. There were a lot of them, and they set Charlotte and I on fire when they attacked. Luckily, they were as smart as zombies, and we were able to outmaneuver them, taking them all down. We did it! We looked around and found a chest with some gold and the diamond piggy bank. Got it, now let's get out of here. On days 71 to 74, I returned to the Trader Pig's home with a diamond piggy bank. I brought back the piggy bank, just like you asked. I handed it over to the trader, and he told me that he will have enough diamonds to give me a full diamond armor set in a few days' time. All right, bet. I'll be back soon. On the journey back to the base, Charlotte and I stopped in the Badlands for some building materials. But when I got back, I realized that neither of us had slept for a really long time because we were attacked by phantoms. Come on, Charlotte, we gotta get them. Come here, you. We battled the phantoms, and it wasn't too hard since I could float around, so we were able to quickly defeat them instead of having to wait for them to attack us on the ground. Whew, I think that's all of them. Now, where were we? Collecting building materials, right. So I started digging up terracotta, especially the pink, brown, and white terracotta. Once I had enough, we went to the desert and collected sand, then to a cave for gravel, and that's everything. We got back home and I made pink concrete powder and turned half of it into pink concrete. Now I'm ready to finish the statue. From day 75 to 78, I finished the giant pig statue and added different colored blocks to get the shading just right. What do you think, Charlotte? Awesome! I'm glad you like it! After that, I headed back to the Trader Pig to ask about his inventory. Hey, do you have any diamond armor for sale?
Of course. For you, it's on the house.
Oh, thank you! This is a huge help. The Trader Pig even threw a diamond piggy bank in as a bonus. He also gave me a tip to fight the piglins that have been infused with bedrock at the bottom of the cave, saying my reward would be a netherite piggy bank. You got it, dude. I headed to the cave and tried to take out the rotten great warriors. Time to meet your end. It was a challenge, but I was able to defeat them all and headed back to the Trader Pig to tell him the good news.
Well done. As promised, here's your netherite piggy bank. You'll need an ingot too.
You always have my back. Thanks, man. I got back home for days 79 through 84, and I started placing down the piggy banks, as well as putting the netherite ingot in the bank for it to multiply. Now I just need to play the waiting game. I felt like I needed to relax and take my mind off all my worries, so I headed back to the swamp with my mud pig friends. Welcome back to paradise! I started relaxing, and not even a minute went by that I was so relaxed, all my power bursted out, and I became a buff pig! Whoa! I'm so strong looking now! I also got a pocket piston, and when this is equipped, it increases knockback. I feel great. This rest was exactly the thing I needed. Come back again soon, okay? I headed back home to show everyone my new muscles. Not yet. I still need to upgrade my armor and weapons. So I gathered up some iron ingots and wood and made a smithing table. All right, let's see how much netherite I have. I had just enough to infuse all my diamond armor and tools with netherite. Now I am ready to take on the beast pig. I headed out, ready for my biggest challenge yet. On days 85 through 89, I was traveling when I came across two houses. One was made of wood and the other of bricks. Is anyone home? A pig came out of the brick house, and he told me that he lived there alone. His brother used to live in the stick house, but a big bad feral wolf killed him. Oh, I met your other brother who lives in the hay house. I actually killed the big bad wolf, so you won't have to worry about him anymore. The brick pig was so happy to hear that his brother was all right. I gave him a map to my base so they could reunite. But before we parted ways, we were interrupted by a big bad feral wolf who was going to try and blow the house down. Leave this place alone.
A puny pig like you could never beat me.
I absolutely can and will. We battled, and the big bad feral wolf had so much health, but thanks to my armor and knockback punch, I was able to win the fight! And he dropped a crystal heart, which increased the wearer's health by 5 hearts. This'll come in handy.
Thank you for saving mine home.
No problem, man. I hope I'll see you at the base later. With that, I continued my journey. On days 90 to 93, I found one of the villages I met pigs at from earlier, and it looked completely destroyed. Oh no, everything's on fire still. Are there any survivors? It was the pig I gave the map to my base to. Why are you still here? The pig said that he and his friends were about to head over to my base, but they were stopped by the monster pig who destroyed the village and stole the map to my base. Oh no, I have to get back there now. I ran as fast as I could, but I was too late. The base was on fire and all the pigs were gone. No! All my hard work, all the pigs' lives gone. Just then, Charlotte came out of her cave. Oh, so are you! She told me that she survived by hiding in her cave, but the monster pig destroyed everything, and any pigs that he didn't kill, he took with him. So some pigs may still be alive. There is still hope. I still had no idea where the monster pig lived, but in the meantime, Charlotte and I cleaned up the base and rebuilt what was destroyed by the fires. For days 94 to 96, Charlotte found a map and a note in a chest that wasn't destroyed by the fires. It's from the monster pig. It said that if I wanted revenge for everything that had happened, then follow the map to his base. I know, so this is goodbye, but I know it's not goodbye for good. I headed off to find the monster pig and rid this world of his evil once and for all. However, this was a long journey, and first I had to get through a tundra. Oh no, are those strays? I had to fight them, using my shield to block their arrows, but some of them got through and gave me slowness. However, my hits were hard, and my knockback would shoot them far away, and sometimes they'd get fall damage. These strays barely stood a chance against me. Don't mess with pigs! I continued through the tundra for the rest of the night. On days 97 9798, I made it to a swamp and found a witch's hut, expecting to find a witch, but that was not the case. Are you a sorcerer?
Why, yes, I am. And you must be the pig trying to defeat the monster pig.
That I am. He tells me that if I do him a big favor, he will enchant my armor.
I need you to kill this pesky evoker. He keeps stealing my magic equipment.
Say no more. I'm on the job. I found the evoker, not too far away. I'm here to defeat you. Today is not your lucky day, because I'm a flying pig! He used his fang powers and summoned Vexes, but with the help of my floating powers, I took out the Vexes. And you are a conjurer of cheap tricks! After a long battle, I killed the evoker! Woohoo! Now let's get this armor enchanted. On day 99, I gave my armor and tools to the sorcerer, who put Unbreaking, Protection, and Frostwalker on my armor, as well as Sweeping Edge, Sharpness, and Fortune on my tools and weapons. Thanks, man! This will help me a lot against the monster pig.
But just in case you don't, any last words?
Well, I want to tell everyone watching this video to subscribe if they haven't already. Check out all the videos on this channel. Leave a like and comment what mob you want to see me be next.
I'll even turn notifications on so I never miss a video.
Heck yeah, man! Now it was time for me to follow the map to the monster pig's base. And when I got there, I found a bunch of pigs locked up in cages. Let me help you out of here. I broke open their cages, and once all the pigs were free, I searched the base for the monster pig. It was day 100, and I found the monster pig.
You must be here to join me. I can show you how to harness your anger and fuel your power.
I would never join someone who enjoys killing other pigs. And just like that, the epic battle began. The monster pig used his fire attacks and could also blind me when he roared. I will not let you win. I used my knockback ability and all my enchanted netherite weapons to attack him. The battle was long, but even though I was low on health, I still managed to take the final blow. I did it! I saved the world for all the pigs!